Back to school, can you believe it? Which means we want to get the kids excited about reading, but you're probably going to have a little extra time on your hands, so maybe you can pick up a good book. Well, we have to turn to our friend, Miss Melissa Dalton Martinez, who is the host and reviewer of the Book Break. Melissa, welcome back. It's good to see you. It's been a little while.
Thank you. Yeah, I was a little bit tied up this summer, but now I'm back.
Why? Tell them why.
Okay,
It's a big
I just
deal.
graduated with my master's degree
Congrats.
in publishing. So, yay!
So exciting. So exciting. So congrats. Happy to have you. Okay, let's talk first things first book, a great one for women.
Yes, and this one is super fun. I mean, really all these picks are, but this is the Cat Ladies of the Apocalypse, right?
I love the title.
You know that it's going to be fun. Now, this is by a Utah organizer, Lynn Worthen, and she compiled it, she edited it, she even has a story in it. There are 21 different stories in this book of all different kinds of an apocalypse. So you've got strong women, you've got strong cats, and I mean, some of these apocalypses might include, you know, like a natural disaster that made it into that, an alien invasion that made it into that, a zombie. And I'm not normally into zombies, but I really liked the zombie stories in this book too.
How
so
fun.
It's a great one.
It sounds like a really fun one, and something to take your mind off of things. Just, you know, you busy mornings with the kids trying to get them off to school. You probably have a lot to do at the house, and then just, you know, sit back and relax and laugh for a minute.
Yeah, and it's only like 10 minutes probably to read a story. So 10-15 minutes, if you just have a short spurt, you can jump in.
Love it. Okay, the next one. Thrillers and action lovers are going to like this one.
Yes, definitely. So this is the Cassidy Chronicles, and the 5th book is just barely coming out. And so this one stars 2 women, Kendra and Ayana. And Ayana goes by Cass. So these women are at their wedding, and then all of a sudden the minister pulls out a gun, right? So they don't know what's going on, they're running for their lives, and then things get heated up from there. And you get to see espionage, thriller, and sci-fi too. So even if you haven't been into sci-fi before, this is a great step into sci-fi because it only takes place about 150 years in the future, so it's totally plausible. It's also really fun if you happen to be a Star Trek fan. You're also going to like it because the main character is a fan, and so it kind of does a little nod because she talks about the Enterprise and stuff. So it's really fun. And it's going to keep you going. And so whether you are into audiobooks, ebooks, you know, paperback, you'll have it all.
The woohoo was Rich. He's all excited about that one.
Yes, it's
yes,
really
there's
good.
his thumb. Do you love it that he's just right there? he approves. And the last one to get the kids excited about reading.
Yes, so this one is by Frank L. Cole, who also happens to be a Utah author. So this is kind of similar to, it's called The Die of Destiny, and the series is Champion Quest. This is going to be book 1 in the series. And this is kind of a nod to like Jumanji, I would say. If you like role-playing games, or your kids do, think Dungeons and Dragons. So it stars an 11-year-old boy and his friends. They go into a curiosity shop and find themselves sucked into a board game. Now, if your kids like fantasy, so I would say maybe if they like Fablehaven or the Beyonders series, they're gonna like this one too. So there's fantasy, there's like a Jumanji feel, and there's lots of adventure around every turn, and it's fast-paced. Also, if you are on Audible, you can actually get this book for free on Audible right now if you have an Audible membership.
Okay, good to know. And roughly what age would do well with that book?
So I would say it depends on your reader. So my 9-year-old, he can read it and loves it. So if you have maybe a little more advanced reader, it works great. And if your reader isn't that advanced, you can play the audiobook and your reader can follow along.
Good idea.
So, and up. So 9 and up or 8 and up, I think would love it.
And you said that you actually really enjoyed this one for being an adult.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one I felt was really fun and it kept me on my toes. I actually read it in like a day and a half, so we'll say 2 days.
I love that you read it in a day and a half.
And so it's a fast, fun read.
She reads in a day and a half. It would take me like a month to get through it, I swear. No, it's also a good idea too if it's something that the adults would love. Maybe read it with the child to help them with their reading. You know, that's always a good way.
You can listen to the audiobook. I'm a big audiobook fan, and so that's another thing. Like, you guys can all listen together. Get everyone in the family a book, and y'all just can read together.
Love it. Okay, you're doing your book giveaway, of course. How do they enter?
You can go to my website at thebookbreak.com and enter to win any of these 3 picks for free. And as you can see, I'm giving away the entire Cassidy Chronicles in addition to Champions Quest, Cat Ladies of the Apocalypse. Get in today and enter because we will be picking the winners tomorrow.
Awesome. Okay, Melissa, thank you so much as always.